Pisces, this is Tina with 85th House Vibrations, and this just in. Like I was telling the other guys, it was on my heart, it was on my spirit. The universe prodded me to get with you guys and see what was going on in everybody's love life. I didn't do the monthlies. I feel bad for that, and I wanted to check in with you guys. I don't know if this is something that I'll be doing all the time. Like I told everybody else, I don't want to overextend or overcommit myself. But, you know, for the meantime, let's just see what's going on in love. It's not a time frame involved. We're just seeing what's going on overall right now with Pisces. The other thing is, before I forget, is if you want to pull together a more complete picture, you can certainly take a look at your moon sign or your rising sign if you happen to know what they are. If you don't, we can talk a little bit more about how you can get that information. I just had the Nine of Wands there pop out. So Pisces, you're feeling anxious about something. You're afraid to expand, afraid to get out of your comfort zone. For whatever reason, you know, you don't want to expend your energies on something because you feel like it's going to be a battle, and you already feel like you've been hurt and bruised and battered by some battles that you've already been in. What you don't realize, Pisces, is that you're standing on solid ground. You know, I think that you could take on so much of other people's energy that you feel beaten and battered. And while I usually look at the wands is with the Nine of Wands, it's like a prison that one has built for themselves, and they really don't see that there's a way out because they've been through so much, because they're feeling beaten and they're feeling battered and they're feeling hurt. And I always see these wands as battles won, as, you know, notches under the battle belt. And sure, you're looking a little flustered and deceived, but you're standing on solid ground, and there doesn't look to be any surprises in this picture, but he doesn't feel safe. And since we're talking about relationships, Pisces, I'm feeling like you're not willing to, or you're afraid to put your energies into either walking out of a relationship or expanding yourself to your full potential physically and passionately in a new relationship. It's because you've been through so much already. And Pisces, a lot of times what you guys don't realize is that and that's what I was getting at earlier, you absorb so much of other people's energy. So those additional 8 wands behind you, you know, could be the absorption of energies of past relationships that you would love to leave behind. But, you know, that's what you do, Pisces. You're ruled by the planet Neptune. Your modern ruler is Neptune. Neptune is, you know, he rules the seas. He rules the waters. Waters don't have boundaries. They just blend. So you have no choice but to blend with other people's energy. And I feel like this is something that, you know, you may want to leave behind, and you don't know how to. You don't know how to break from other people's energies so that you can start anew. You don't know how to break from the trauma that has that you feel like is holding you back. Yeah, Pisces, your heart, you feel like you've been deceived. You've been stabbed in the heart. Somebody said something about you, or and you know, or maybe this could be you, but you feel like somebody has said something about you. People have talked behind your back. You know, there's been some very hurtful things going on, and right now, you know, I feel like that these are themes that you've had to deal with, Pisces, you know, over the course of your dating relationship experience. But right now, too, because I think that these are things that are going on right now, is you may be in a relationship that you've been somebody's cheated on you, or you've cheated on somebody, you don't know how to get out of it. It's almost like battered women syndrome. You've been hurt, you've been deceived, you've been lied to, you've been cheated on, you've been stabbed in the heart. I mean, 3 ways from fucking Sunday, but you're still in it. And you don't realize that you can get past it. You don't realize that you are, in fact, on solid ground. This anxiety and all of this stuff that is going on with you right now, you're probably creating for yourself. If you look at the Nine of Wands, if you just turn around and look behind you, while the road may have been tough, you have actually gained so much, which is why you stand on solid ground now. But this is a situation of you feeling trapped. You don't know where to go or what to do, even though with the, I mean, I just can't sugarcoat it. With 3 of Swords, there's infidelity, there's cheating, there's backbiting. And whether this is you doing this to somebody or somebody doing this to you, something hurtful is going on right now. Okay, we got the Moon card reversed. Pisces, somebody lied to you. Somebody cheated on you. You may have found out that your significant other had somebody else. And you're still hurt and devastated about it. And people are still trying to pull the wool over your eyes. Whomever it is really, I feel like they are still trying to do it. And you feel trapped for whatever reason. I'm feeling like, Pisces, you're feeling trapped in that situation. And this thing needs to come to an end. And it is. You may feel stuck. You may feel trapped now. But with the Nine of Wands, there's some loose ends that you need to tie up within this relationship. There's some loose ends that you need to tie up within your emotions and how you feel about things. There's some other little things that you need to wrap up. You need to find out and wrap up before you go. Because it is what it is. Whether it's you that, is in the additional relationship, or whether it is your partner. There's definitely, with the Moon card there and the 3 of Swords, I'm sorry, Pisces, but yeah, somebody's been cheated on. Somebody's cheating, somebody's lying, somebody's deceiving, somebody's causing confusion. But with the Moon card reversed, you still may be rooted in some fear and confusion and things like that, but you are coming into your healing process. The only way you're going to be able to emotionally heal, though, is to physically get out of that. You're gonna have to step your game up and not create that battle, that restriction for yourself. The anxieties and the fears that you feel, you actually have the power and the strength and the fight in you to walk beyond them, run beyond them. Get away, Pisces. And let me tell you what, the Moon rules Pisces too, so Pisces, I feel like, it is probably you that you're feeling too much. Somebody's walking all over you. Don't let them do it. And Pisces, my twin flame is a Pisces. I mean, enough said. You gotta know, Pisces, that if somebody's getting over on you, if somebody's doing you wrong, if you love a Pisces like I love a Pisces, or if another person loves a Pisces like I love a Pisces, man, you can get out of what's not serving you. You can, you don't have to take it, Pisces. You don't. You don't. If somebody's doing this to you, oh, trust me. There's somebody out here for you that can love you so unconditionally that you couldn't even stand it. You never seen a fish drown, have you? But there's somebody out here that loves you, that has so much love for you that you could drown in that love. So that's, how I'm seeing that. And if you need some more information, Pisces, um, um, you can send email to Tina at 85thhousevibrations.net. Thank you guys for tuning in. Thanks for your support. For those of you who have returned, I love to encourage you to like, and if you hadn't already, subscribe. And I hope to talk to you guys again soon.